We as a whole have some familiarity with Joe Smith's significant other. I trust it's Kesha Chavez. Or Davis, I don't know what she is. I try not to mind, however the woman turns into a web sensation for the main fans. Cut a front anticipating Joe Smith. Joe Smith is presently down and out. He is done doing very well, and we, as a whole, know why. I mean, most NBA competitors don't have any degree of cash, the executives, and as of late he left her after he would disregarded, and she went to TMZ Sports. With this clasp, yes, the primary inquiry is, where's Joe? Are you? How are you all doing? Where's Joe? He's really irritated with me. You doing? So he's been, I believe he's at his sister's home. He's not talking to me at this moment. No doubt. Kesha, how long back? Clearly we found in the video that Joe is saying he had no clue about that. You had this record. How long? How long is the record? Have you had the page? Happens when you don't focus on your significant other, period. You're inequitable. Just own it. You out online, you out before your family and your companions. You're plain and straightforward. Simply concede that you're an and you realize he has a companion that he's been engaging, and she concluded that you realize she needs to put her wrench, as a matter of fact, a greater way in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, goodness, do you have any idea about that? She has this, and it blew it from that. It's an obvious fact, Joe's monetary issues. And I have consistently made a decent life for myself. Before I met Joe, I was living abroad in Europe, and I had set up a good foundation for myself as a vocalist. And I returned here, imagining that with his persona and who he was once we got together, and I found out who he was, that it would just take off. Different things, however, not every person's hustle and drive are the same, and melancholy is something serious. Additionally, so you realize I've been very much like you. No supporting and managing and going through his hardships with him. I've begun a few organizations. I've been doing a great deal. Like, what's more, I just sorted out, like, figure I have a home in Catbird. I'm doing whatever it takes not to lose, and a rooftop over here. We're attempting to keep up with that we nearly got removed from, so I just kicked in the drive and did what I had to do, and he will not make it happen, so I needed to. And please accept my apologies. You realized I was an grown-up video star when you met me, so you once more see the woman crying, and this is very when you see individuals of color have a issue with their better half. They're not going to the media with it. This woman is going to the media with it. This man didn't request to be on the video. She went to the media with all that. She put the video up. The man hasn't said nothing. This is so normal when you Summer Walker and Little Meech. He ain't discussing her, it's him, and it's good for nothing. Returned THR all right. However, at that point you heard that her crying. At the present time, look at this clasp with Camron on a selective meeting about the subject. I have a trucking organization called Major Movers and Cleaning, and then I likewise have a back rub business called the Body RB. Darlings, pleasant are the Body Rub Angels. Travel, yes they do. Are you one of the Body Rub Darlings? Well, I have been, nevertheless. Now I sort of do everything except on the off chance that I needed you to be one of my Body Rub Angels. Like, would you be a Body Rub Darling for me? Goodness, definitely, certain. Okay, cool. Reason I try not to intend to be an expert or any such thing, however I can't stop taking a gander at your cleavages. It's you got why your cleavage is popping, child. You Can leave it was man you can leave it. Precisely the way things were man I write currently I'm pondering cleavage and the body rub. Bab. Yet, don't cover school knots it's like you know definitely. Child so folks you've heard that this lady it's the point at which you say disregard you. You just can't. Let's assume it much else stronger he telling her look. Might I at any point create you one of the young ladies can you? Come she goes better believe it's conceivable you definitely understand what that is about that man. Will applaud her cheeks those Nuru body rubs and she look she was appearing. The cleavage no don't conceal it don't stow away. It don't conceal it ka Chavis don't stow away. It show those you believe them should see it. Allow them to see it then assuming that he flies you out. He will applaud them now Camron I would agree that you shouldn't do that. Since she ain't about as what you likely won't he not going to do that. Alright not going to make it happen but rather this is what's happening right currently alright this is what is happening right presently could you at any point see it folks what did Corey Hull simply say about dating ladies who dress provocatively I just posted the video on my channel he says never date a lady who dresses provocatively don't treat them in a serious way. On the off chance that you all don't recollect that I'll play it. Again here you go out with a lady who is uncovering herself. That is not my lady trust me precisely see. Corey at this age assuming you end up getting me you know. What I call that assuming you get me. Getting out with someone who has her. As for the game I'm attempting to sneak through with her home slice, never trust them. Right that is what he expresses since it is absolutely impossible that you're going to discuss me after you put me I try not to mind how terrible I'm doing you put me out there no I don't care no I'm leaving. You let Camron deal with you and I'm going let you know what's going to happen he won't deal with her he going to be fundamentally cheat. Applauding you know that will be it. Cheat. Applauding and give her that it's as simple as that's all she will do that is all there is to it thus. Many individuals go out there simply getting cleaned up you see and it's simply and the fact that you realize folks permit makes it hopeless themselves in light of the fact that the lady is having intercourse with you like you know whether the woman would rather not regard you okay if she can't regard you for what reason is she there? 'Cause all folks care probably as some goods. You know all they care similarly some goods they couldn't care less about nothing else.